up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show, no filter, are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I'm just good. Happy. Y'all know our favorite day of the week, Friday. TGIF, Funky Friday. I'm happy to see your funky ass Friday. Let's get it. Feeling good. This week flew by. Like, for real. Like, I had to check my phone. It's Friday, y'all. Way to go. Clap it up. Clap it up. We done made it to another one. Good morning, Not Dreamer and the breakfast crew. Everybody in here. I see everybody in the building. Come on in, like and share the live as you come in. Got a lot to talk about. Crazy. This news is getting crazier and crazier. But the news ain't crazier than us. So let's get into it. We got Megan, Jennifer, Amy, Michelle, Shauna, C. Tuck, Felix, Kobe, Juan, Shinobi in this beat. Yes. Come on in, Facebook family. You more than welcome. Man, y'all. So today's episode is going to be an episode that I ain't want to talk about Kanye, but I can't help it. He too much in the news, and y'all know me. I got to give y'all the straight facts of what's going on. Can't hide from none. As much as I don't want to talk about Kanye, he is news, and he in the middle of Jay-Z and Diddy. He done placed himself in the middle of beef with everybody. So I can't help it. But it made me think about, I ain't here to argue about his facial features or here to convert atheists into believers. I'm just trying to say the way school need Jesus, the way Kathy Lee needed Regis, that's the way I need Jesus. So here goes my single dog. Radio needs this. They say you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means guns, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record don't get played. Huh? Well, if this take away from my spins, it'll probably take away from my ends. But I hope it take away from my sins and bring the day that I'm dreaming about. Next time I'm in the club, everybody screaming out, Jesus, what happened to that, Kanye? What happened to that, Kanye? Did they clone him? Is he in an island somewhere with Tupac? What happened to Jesus Walks Kanye? That Kanye verse, he was like me. Saying what need to been said, didn't care if it took away from his spins, which will probably take away from his ends. And if y'all don't know what ends is, that's money. But that Kanye was trying to help. That Kanye was letting his talent speak for itself. Shit, that Kanye motivated me to drop out of college and go pursue my music career, which ended up getting me signed and leading to who you are listening to right now. College Dropout came out right before I dropped out to go pursue music. I wore the polos. They weren't pink though, but they was polos. So when I got to dive into this Kanye West situation, once again, it ain't easy. See, I tell y'all straight facts, the truth, who influenced me, what I listened to, all of that. Because two things could be true. Kanye West could be a hell of an influencer. Kanye West could be a hell of a talent, hell of a genius. Had a good run of, just being that guy. But two things could be true, because right now he's just acting like a straight jerk. Piece of shit. This my guy. Y'all know I don't run from it. I tell y'all who I rock with and why. Because when I got to call him to the carpet, it is what it is. What happened to that Kanye? Well, after what just happened, I'm wondering, is Kanye going to make it out of 2025? And I'm being 100% honest right now. And I'm not talking about, I don't know if something going to do something. They're going to do something to him. He going to do something to himself. I don't know. But the rate he's going, he's finding himself in hot water, left, right, up, down, wherever you can find it. And what am I talking about? Well, yesterday I saw an article, ran across an article, and it talked about Jay-Z's and Beyonce's position on Kanye West's latest rant, calling their children slow, or the R word, retard, whatever. I don't even like saying it. That's just such a crazy way to describe somebody's child. Also, he got Kim and him going back and forth with Kim about sex trafficking, and he bringing the Tates into it. Got Tina Knowles coming out dropping subliminals, and got Jay-Z talking about, they saying Jay-Z is trying to figure out, do they want to discussing how they want to handle Kanye? Do they want to, does he want to go the legal route and sue him, or just go ahead and hire a hitman? Nah, I'm playing. He ain't hired no hitman. I'm just saying, when you hear Jay-Z contemplating how he gonna handle a situation, if you believe all the rumors and all the rumors and everything people been kind of saying behind the scenes, even Kanye himself, is Jay about to put the shooters on Kanye West? Because what's crazy is I didn't see Kanye West stop ranting until this news came out about Jay-Z and Beyonce saying, we trying to figure out how we gonna handle Kanye. Is it gonna be legal? We gonna sue him or what? And that's the first time I seen Kanye West quiet down. So I don't know what the hell going on, but we're gonna get into this article and we're gonna keep an eye on this, because this is getting serious. I don't care whose side you on. No side, Kanye side, Jay-Z side, nobody's side. It's a crazy ass situation that something gonna come out, and I just don't want to be the one to see it or say it. So I'm hoping I'm wrong. But Page 6 had an interesting article entitled, Beyonce and Jay-Z are discussing taking legal action against Kanye West following vulgar and offensive attacks on their kids. Now, y'all know I had to be one of the first people going crazy, because the minute he did that, I think it was late the night before when I came into this podcast, and I was the first person to go with a big platform to go loud, who's been a Kanye West supporter, that said, hey, I'm out on Kanye. Once you start talking about kids, I don't care if I don't even like the people you're talking about. I don't play with no kids, because they ain't did nothing. They didn't ask to be here. My father used to always tell me that these kids didn't ask to be here. We brought them here. So if we brought them here, we're going to respect them and treat them right. We can't bring them in this world and let assholes like Kanye West just say whatever he want to say. Because what if Jay-Z or Beyonce or anybody was to do that to North? It would be just as bad. But when you open that door, people can come in that door. And what if they were to come out and call North all kind of names? And North is actually in the public eye. See, this is what happens when people don't think. And Kanye is literally only about Kanye. And we used to always say that. And even Kanye used to joke about it. But it ain't no joke. It's a problem. Because your daughter is in the public eye. Northwest does do TikToks, and she wants to be. She seems like she got a performing gene in her, like Kanye. She likes to perform. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. But when you have a daughter in the public eye and then you just go nuclear and say the worst shit ever about somebody else's children, you just opened up your daughter for some toxic, raggedy, trifling treatment. And that ain't right. Soon somebody come out and say something crazy about North, Kanye West gonna have a fool. He gonna be a fool. He gonna have a fit. It's crazy. It's self-sabotaging at the highest level. And I'm sure I ain't no I wasn't a psychology major. But I'm sure we all kind of heard the term self-sabotaging when somebody got something going on upstairs, and that's what we're seeing with Kanye West. So let's get into this article. Who knows what Jay-Z gonna do? And the thing is, when you talking about somebody's child or their children, I don't know. You never know what somebody gonna do when it comes to their kids. That's all I'm gonna say. So it goes on here to say Jay-Z and Beyonce find it shocking. They find it shocking that Kanye West attacked their two youngest children in a disgusting all caps rant via X on Tuesday evening. A source exclusively tells Page 6 that the couple will absolutely not stand for it. Now, when they say absolutely not stand for it, is that Jay-Z? Is that code word for Kanye? We about to get you up out of here. They say after the Stronger rapper, and they was talking about Stronger, the song that Kanye had, has spoken about their children in such a vulgar and offensive manner, they ready to take action. They quote, Jay-Z and Beyonce are aware of the posts Kanye has since deleted and are discussing how they want to handle the situation. Whether that be privately. Now, y'all know what privately, hey, look, Jay-Z want to handle something privately. Kanye, you better be careful. They say they don't know if they want to handle it privately or in a legal manner. The insider says. Goes on. They have no plans of publicly addressing Kanye's post, but they will do something privately or just sue him publicly. What are we talking about? Kanye West questions 7-year-old twins Rumi and Sir's mental capacity before deleting an unprovoked post, only to reshare it in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Crazy. But I love being the first take in the morning. I love being the first one that get to speak on this stuff before the day gets started. Because once I said I was out on Kanye, I seen a lot of people saying they were out on Kanye, and I ain't saying they were copying off of me. I'm just saying that obviously that was where the energy was. Finally Kanye had overstepped his boundaries to the point where even his supporters, like me, like a lot of my listeners, even his supporters are out on him. And I didn't know that it was, I figured it should be a big backlash, but I didn't know it was going to be a big backlash when I said I was out on Kanye and going off about Jay-Z's and Beyonce's kids. Because a lot of people hate Jay-Z and Beyonce anyway. So I didn't know if people would really react to it like I did. But, I come with my take. And I don't mind being the first one to say something that might be controversial or people might be mad at, because I just speak from the heart. And and like I said, I could find a lot of excuses. I could make a lot of excuses for Kanye on a lot of shit he said. But when you start talking about people's children and they slow, I can't make no excuses for you at all. You a piece of shit to me. Once you cross the line and talk about children in that kind of way, you're a piece of shit, and I will tell you to your face and won't think twice about it. So the article goes on to say, the Grammy winner, who now goes by Ye, clarified that he had not took the upload off because he was a good person. He just took it off. He just took it off for his own because he wanted to. But he said, I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyonce's down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being canceled. So he had to let the world know I didn't take that down because I didn't take that post down because it was a trifling, stupid ass jerk piece of shit thing to say. I took it down because I was going to get my Twitter account canceled. This is the world we living in, y'all. This is why we got to stay together as a community, grow as a community, and protect one another, because this world is getting sick. Do you realize this Kanye West is putting a Twitter, this 50-year-old man is putting the value of a Twitter account over small children. This is where we are. These are the celebrities that we propped up for years. And I'm so glad that 2024 came and 2025 came. I'm so glad that it came, because we ain't propping up these celebrities for no reason. If they need to be put on a pedestal for whatever reason, go and put them on a pedestal. I ain't no hater. But when they start saying and doing stupid shit, we need to let their ass know. We done with that old celebrity game where y'all can say and do whatever, and we just look past it because you make good music or because you make good beats. We done with all that. So I feel good when I see everybody getting on the same page and realizing what's really important. Nigga, we don't care about your damn Twitter account. I lost my TikTok account and I ain't do nothing wrong. I ain't crying about it. How this 50-year-old or billionaire, whatever Kanye West is he a billionaire? Not, whatever it is, he got plenty of money. You gonna take a post, your 50-year-old ass gonna take a post down because you didn't want your Twitter account to be disabled. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all right here, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I ain't never put no platform or none of this man-made bullshit over no small children and saying it out loud. Kanye should be ashamed of himself. I met Kanye before. A couple times. Back when he was the old Kanye, and it was cool. But one thing I know about all those celebrities, most of the time they really are cowards. They really are scared. They really are insecure, but they can't be insecure because they're famous, because we always thought the famous people had it all figured out. We thought they had everything. And now it's getting exposed that them motherfuckers is worse off than us. I don't think I've never seen so many people more happy to have a 9-to-5 than to be a celebrity than it is now. And I'm with it. That celebrity stuff has came crumbling down in the same way we see it in the whole Diddy fiasco, dumpster fire. We also seeing it play out with Kanye West now. Because now it ain't about you being a celebrity. Now we looking at you as a person, and we ain't liking what we see at all. The whole world is damn near mad or upset about Jay-Z and Beyonce for millions of different reasons. And you got all of them standing up against you for them children, Kanye. You know how crazy that is? You know, I got several big platforms. It's hard to see a lot of people saying positive stuff about Beyonce and Jay-Z these days with all the rumors going on, with all the Diddy situation, with all these lawsuits. But Kanye West figured out a way to get the people in a way behind Beyonce and Jay-Z because we don't care, and a lot of people don't care what the parents did. When it comes to children, we all feel like these children are our children when it comes to somebody bullying them or saying something crazy. So it continues. It says rep for Kanye, Jay-Z, and Beyonce did not respond. And we will wait to see, will they respond? Even Kim Kardashian weighed in. Y'all know Kanye West said she was sex trafficking. He was putting out a lot of business. I'm not going to say if he's right or wrong. I don't know what they do. So I'm not going to say he lying. I ain't going to say she lying. All I'm going to say is Kim Kardashian spoke out talking about she appalled at what Kanye doing. The article goes on to say Kim has had enough and she's done trying to be reasonable with Kanye when it comes to communication. And she also feels that kids are off limits. So, you know, these are all people that people don't give a shit about no more. Like, people ain't really feeling Kim Kardashian and them no more. But Kanye West has figured out a way to make people side with Kim, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. That's what position Kanye's in right now. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse for him. Which is why I go back to my original statement. And I don't even like saying this. I just can't not say what's in my brain to y'all. And I'm really getting to the point where I am actually wondering, will Kanye West make it out of 2025? Whether it be him doing something to himself or whether somebody retaliates and does something to him. But he's getting to a point where it's like a fork in the road. Like, you can't every day say the most shocking, horrible stuff about people day in and day out and not have that karma come back to you. And the saddest part about it, y'all, I swear I don't even like saying this because I don't want to speak nothing into existence. I'm just venting and talking to y'all today on this Friday. The Flow Show, no filter. It's almost like he wants it. This is a crash out. It's like he's screaming out, somebody take me out of my misery. It's almost like he wants somebody to take him out of his misery. He's crying out for somebody to do it. And when I look back, y'all know where all this started with Kanye West. This all started when his mom died, if you ask me. You know, we all have people in our life that we are concerned what they think about if we act a fool. Mine is my father, my mother. It was my granny, rest in peace. My son. Outside of that, I don't give a shit what y'all think, what nobody think about what I do. But my son, my mother, father, like I said, my granny. And so when they're around, as long as they're around, you kind of stay in pocket. Cause you know, you won't go but so far because you know how they're gonna look at it. And when I look back, that was Kanye's mom. As wild as Kanye West was, as outspoken as he was, he wouldn't take it but so far because he had a mama watching. He loved his mama, Donda. Donda was watching. And I think that's the only one watching that Kanye West felt that way about. I've heard him speak about the father that he wasn't or whatever, and he don't have much influence. All the influence from me listening to Kanye came from his mom. And so if you pay attention to the timeline, Kanye West post his mother's unfortunate tragic passing, that Kanye is night and day from the Kanye that was around when his mom was around. And so what we have right now is the equivalent of when you have a car that can go 200 miles an hour, but you know that ain't safe. So you put a governor on it so it can only go maybe 100. So let's equate that to Kanye West. Kanye West is a car going 200 that can go 200 miles an hour on the freeway. He had a governor. It was his mom, Donda, who would keep him in check just by her presence. I could imagine the words. His mom was educated, smart woman, was with him when Kanye West was struggling, trying to make beats, was a nobody. This is before he got on with Jay-Z and gave Jay-Z all those beats for Blueprint. And that's what took Kanye off. But Kanye got evicted. He got evicted. And he knew that he needed to go to New York or New Jersey to pursue his dream. His mom packed it up and went and supported him and went with him. His mom was there. He was a mama's boy. And he always spoke of her. And if you really pay attention, once she passed, Kanye didn't have no governor no more. He didn't have nothing to stop, nothing to say, hey, let me not go so far. He don't have nobody watching him that he care about, that he cares or values their opinion. And that's what we seeing. Now, I ain't making excuses for nobody because you know we ain't raised like that here at the Flow Show, No Filter. No excuses, only solutions. But it is important to put things into context to understand where this madman came from. I had a time like that. Worst period in my life, way back. You know, when you're in your young 20, this is probably right after the Floyd days. And I wasn't speaking to my mama, my daddy, my baby mom. I wasn't talking to nobody. And for that moment, for those few months, I was doing stuff that I wouldn't normally do. And I ain't talking about no wild, go to jail stuff, but I was just mean as hell because I didn't have nobody. I didn't care about nobody's opinion of me. So I never went, and this is way back when I was young, but I would never go as far as Kanye. But I do know what can happen to a person when you remove the people out of their life that they actually value their opinion. Because a lot of times that's the only thing that stop a lot of people from doing crazy shit. It's because your mama watching, your daddy watching, your sister watching, your kids is watching. But unfortunately, the only person who could check Kanye or that Kanye respected enough to even calm the fuck down was Donda. She's no longer here. And so it's just a sad tale. And I'm really, really getting the feeling that something's going to really bad happen to Kanye. I'm not wishing for it at all, but it could happen. And then this Kim Kardashian Kanye situation with the sex trafficking alleged, what is it, Andrew Tate? We definitely got to talk about that. I see somebody else just said that. Let me read this comment. It's kind of long, but for some reason, I feel like it might be relevant. Somebody said, I was just about to say that his mom passed and he completely went off the rails. And it's so sad. Death either has two effects, a positive and make I strive to be better and push through to continue to make the person proud of you, even in death, or it breaks you and changes you into a totally different person, mentally and physically, especially a mother, father, child, etc. And it's incredible, sad, and mental health can be a killer. Thank you, Andrea Lovings, for that comment. I couldn't have said it better. I just want people to say, and see, that's the thing. I think that's why people love my show, and know that, because I just keep it real. Y'all know I'm a Kanye fan, but I'm also gonna call his ass out. But I'm also gonna give you context, cause see, I'm not never out to get nobody. That ain't the kind of heart I got. I'm firm, but I'm fair. So just because I'm calling somebody out, it don't mean that I'm out to get them or I want the worst for them. That is not my style at all. I've never been like that. I'm just going to call it like it is, and I'm going to still love you after that. If you hate me, that's on you. But at the same time, I also will give context. I don't make excuses, but I'll give people context. A lot of people don't know the Kanye story to that degree. Like I told you, I lived in the culture. I know details probably that most people don't know, because my life was rap music and the industry, and Kanye and Jay-Z and Diddy and Mace. They heavily influenced me. And so I'm glad for those words, Andrea. I appreciate that comment. You hit the nail on the head. But a lot of people are missing that part of the Kanye West story. Like I said, we ain't making no damn excuses. If you a jerk, you a jerk. If you acting like a piece of shit, you just acting like a piece of shit. But for those who might not know the story all the way to the full extent, just go back and look at Kanye West. Look up, when you got some free time this weekend, look up when Kanye West's mother passed. Look at a lot of the press and a lot of what Kanye West was doing before that. And then you'll then look at what happened after his mom passed, and you'll see the same thing that I see. And it's not just Kanye. It happens with a lot of people. Like that listener just said, or that viewer, it can either, you lose the death of your mother or somebody who influenced you like that. It could either make you say, I got to be the best ever for that person, or it can just completely take you off the rails. And that's what's going on with Kanye West right now. Kanye, get your shit together, man. That's all we're gonna say, man. I still, and it's hard, I still got love for Kanye, man. And I know a lot of people, is out on Kanye. I'm out on him right now. But I'm always believing, I believe in second chances. I believe in, we all human, we all make mistakes. We all should be held accountable for those mistakes, but we also should give people a chance to come back. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe Kanye get his shit together, but we're going to keep covering it. I'm going to get into this Kim Kardashian, Andrew Tate mess. Even Tina Knowles chiming in on Kanye. But before we get to that, we getting closer to the date for the first date for the Flow Show No Filter tour. We will be in Detroit. And to all my Detroit people, if you're in the chat or if you're listening, let me know how Sunday, June 23rd works in Detroit. That's the date that I'm looking at. I'm going to give it to this weekend. And probably by Monday, I'll lock in the exact date. But right now, I'm looking at June 23rd, Sunday in Detroit. The Flow Show No Filter will do my first live show, question and answer, meet and greet, taking pictures. I'm even going to do some karaoke. If you follow me on social media, I do my own little covers of all the classic 80s and 90s and 70s songs. So I'm going to bring a little bit of that flavor to Detroit. So we're going to do a little karaoke, or I call it Carrie Floki. And so we're going to have a good time. So I ain't even naming. One thing about it, my Detroit people, they hold me down. If you being shy, I'm not going to show up in your city. I'm going to where they calling me to go. Right now it's Detroit. So I don't know where else I'm going. All I know is so far, June 23rd, I'm going to Detroit for the Flow Show No Filter. Now, any other city out there that y'all going to have to do some talking. Right now it's just Detroit. So y'all let me know how all the Detroit people out there, let me know how June 23rd sound to y'all. And I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. And we're going to do the first live show in person. A very exclusive event. I'm going to have a ball, and everybody's invited to come out and share in the first one. And I will have it set up that if you're not in Detroit or anywhere, at least within an hour around Detroit, you will be able to stream in. I'm gonna have a streaming where you can pay to watch it on stream. So we're gonna be able to celebrate because this is for everybody who helped start this podcast and who helped name it. You know, this podcast was named by the listeners or the people who eventually went on to listen. I would have never named it The Flow Show. I would have never put my name in it, not because I don't like it or not because anything's wrong with it. That just ain't how my thought. I don't look at stuff like that. So I thought that was doing too much. I didn't know I was big enough to have my name as the show. And so, but when I put when I put it out to all my fans, all my social media people, we had no name. I said, what we gonna call it? And so I put up a poll. I let everybody say all kind of names. And I seen so many The Flow Show. I said, damn, they want me to name it after me? I said, okay. I was thinking like, I had other names in mind. And so it was so many people said The Flow Show, The Flow Show, The Flow Show. I said, okay. And I just added on the no filter because I just thought The Flow Show it just needed a little something to let you know when you come in here, you liable to hear some cussing, you liable to hear some real talk. So that's why I threw the no filter on there. But it's only The Flow Show because the people named it The Flow Show. I didn't even name it that. I would have never named it The Flow Show. I would have never had my name as the name. So I appreciate it though. I love the name. I love everything about it. And now we have our first live show coming up. As soon as all my Detroit people tell me are they good with the 23rd, I'm gonna lock that in. Or if not, we'll move it around a little bit. But I think the 23rd is gonna be a great date. And we're gonna party and we're gonna celebrate. And that's why I want to have it where you can also pay and stream it. Because even if you're not in that area, I want you to be able to experience our first in-person live podcast. Because it's amazing how organic it came about. I mean, it was October 16th. I ordered the equipment. The equipment came October 29th. I started learning how to use the interface and the microphone and the laptop and how to put it all together and make it work together. And I did all that the same night that I got the equipment. I wanted to start immediately. So I got the equipment on the 29th. 2-3 hours I spent, maybe 4 hours I spent trying to learn all this shit. When you old, I ain't used to all this technology. So I had to learn. And then I learned how to use all this equipment. And October 30th, I woke up in the morning and I turned on the equipment. And I just said the thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Fun fact, I freestyled that the first time I said it, and I just kept using it. I just ad-libbed that. I didn't even come up with that. I didn't write that down or nothing. I just knew I needed a disclaimer because I know my mouth could be a little foul. So I said, let me just clear that up as soon as I start the episode. That way I ain't got nobody. I ain't got to worry about it. And since October 30th, here we are. We are at 90. I'm about to give you the actual total of where we are as far as the downloads. So we are at exactly 99,723 downloads, which means today we hit it. We're going to hit 100K, which means we're gonna party Monday because I don't want to party before it's official. I don't want to party before it's official. We 300 downloads away, which means we will be there today. But once it's official, we're going to party Monday and celebrate the fact that this is a podcast that the people asked for. And there's no way I would have thought we would be right here, right now, this fast. So shout out to y'all. Let's shout out the subscriber of the day. Another Jennifer. We got another Jennifer in the crew. This ain't Jennifer in the chat, but this is another Jennifer. Jennifer did an $8 subscription. She only had to do $3 and gave $8. Subscriber of the day, Jennifer. If you want to subscribe and keep truth alive, look in the description of this video or look in the show notes where it says Buzzsprout. Subscribe to support this channel or support this podcast and keep it a podcast where we can come on here and say what we want. We're not dependent on no corporate dollars or no celebrities or none of that, because the minute we take the money from the wrong person, now we can't even talk about what we want to talk about on here. So let's continue to subscribe. We need to get those subscriptions up a little more. Tell your friends, tell your aunties, tell your mamas, tell your granny to subscribe to the Flow Show No Filter, the People's Podcast. We didn't have any shoppers, so y'all better go to I need y'all to go to andidon'tlikeit.com and buy you some get you some gear to support the movement. Nothing says support like getting you an And I Don't Like It hoodie. Everybody buying them. And I Don't Like It t-shirt or the Flow Show No Filter merch. It's all in there. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting this far. And like I said, the headbands, which is the thing everybody, I get DMs about coming out with headbands all day long. And so they coming. I was just waiting to hit 100,000. We're gonna hit it today. But I'm gonna announce everything on Monday, because I don't, like I told you, I don't want to jump the gun. I want it to be official. We a little less than 300 downloads away. So shout out to all of y'all. We about to get back into this podcast stuff, but shout out to y'all. Detroit, is it gonna be June 23rd? Let me know. And if there's any other cities that want me to come, y'all better say something. I'm only coming where I'm hearing people ask. So right now, the only city I'm guaranteeing right now is Detroit. So Detroit, here I come, late June. We gonna party, we gonna kick in, we gonna do the first ever live episode. I'm gonna do this right in front of you. Let the audience talk. We're gonna have some fun. So let's get back in this. I think I heard somebody say, Flo, shut the hell up and get back to the Kim Kardashian shit. I heard you. All the way in your car, I heard you. Y'all something else. So this comes from TMZ. TMZ. Kim Kardashian said that Kanye West was about to hook up with the Tate brothers. With her daughter was going to be around, and she said she wasn't going for it. So they could go another crazy scenario that makes a mother or a father just your head scramble. It's just too much allegations. You got Andrew Tate and them. They got their sex trafficking allegations. You got the Kim Kardashian allegations. Kanye West crazy as hell right now. It just makes us all feel for North. Because I don't know what to believe, and I can't stand 10 toes on saying that Kim ain't did nothing wrong. I can't say Kanye West ain't crazy, and I can't say that the Tate brothers ain't did what they accused of. I can't say. So we just got to get into this article and decide for ourselves. You decide. Kanye West's wild claim Kim Kardashian is pimping out their kids strikes people close to her as laughable, especially considering he's been hanging with the controversial Tate brothers. Kim and Ye's co-parenting relationship hit a new low Wednesday as he fired off a string of outrageous posts on X. The most offensive to Kim being the one where he accuses her of sex trafficking due to North's involvement in an FKA Twigs song and an accompanying TikTok post. However, sources familiar with the situation tell us this issue of trafficking already came up last week during an emergency hearing over North. We're told Kim abruptly pulled the plug while North was visiting her dad because security guards informed her Andrew and Tristan Tate were going to be arriving at that location. As we reported, Kim, Ye, and their lawyers met with a mediator last Friday to discuss North rapping on Ye's song, Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine, which also features the Diddler, a.k.a. Diddy. But we're told the Tate brothers incident also came up. Andrew Tate and Tristan, as you might know, were arrested in 2022 for allegedly creating a criminal organization in Romania. and Andrew has been charged with rape in that country. They're also both facing sexual assault lawsuits in the US and the UK. They have not been convicted of any crimes. Not shockingly, though, we're told Kim does not want North or any of their children associating with the Tates or Diddy, who, of course, is facing sex trafficking allegations. Now, I can't argue with her on that. When I read these articles or I look at what people are going through, the first thing I say is, how would I feel? So if I'm Kim Kardashian and my child is over their parents' house and they about to be kicking it with the Tate brothers, I would probably pull the same move. I'm just being honest. Because I probably just wouldn't want my daughter, whether they're guilty or not, I probably wouldn't even just want my daughter in their presence for any reason. So can't blame her on that one. Another issue raised in the mediation was Ye's that he wanted to wear swastika t-shirts. They put that in the mediator when they met about the kids. Our sources also find it ironic Ye would hurl sex trafficking accusations when he very publicly parades Bianca completely naked like he did at the Grammys or in those bodysuits. And as we reported, the emergency hearing ended with Ye promising he wouldn't release the song with North on it, but that went out the window on the weekend as he dropped it on X. So Kanye West said that he wasn't going to release the song, and then he went ahead and released it on X anyway. I didn't know that. It was already talked about. So that was news to me. So that whole situation about North being on the song, it was, according to TMZ, was already talked about, and then Kanye West went and did what he wanted to do anyway. TMZ broke that story, and with all this going on, Kim is considering legal options, which can include possibly going to court and asking the judge to strip Kanye of joint legal custody of their 4 kids. Interestingly, he's now saying he wants to do the same. Y'all, now I know Kanye crazy, but can y'all imagine? This is why I said it. I don't know if he going. I'm gonna say it again. Is Kanye West going to make it out of 2025? Because with all the stuff he's doing, I could see him being stripped of joint legal custody of his kids, of his 4 kids. I could see it happening. Now, will it happen? I can't say for sure, but I could see it happening just based on a lot of stuff that Kanye has been saying and doing. And so, can y'all imagine how nuclear Kanye West will go if he is stripped of legal custody or joint custody of his 4 children? I don't even want to see how crazy Kanye West would go if that happened. He's saying and doing some crazy shit now. Y'all wait to something about this with his kids or whatever, Kim, because I'm sure Kim is working overtime to make this happen. And if it happens, whoa. I don't know. Article goes on to say one more thing. Ye's convo with Diddy. A portion of it, which ended up on the Lonely Roads track, isn't sitting well with Diddy. We talked about that already. But we're told he had no idea that Kanye was even doing that. So that's going to be something that's going to be festering and coming up. It's just getting overall a crazy ass situation that don't make no sense. Y'all remember when Kanye was on stage crying because Jay-Z and Beyonce wouldn't let North go on play dates with Blue? Well, now you see why. And that's what me and my best friend was talking about the other day. I was like, you remember when we used to grow up and your parents wouldn't let you go around certain kids or wouldn't let you stay at their house or stay overnight, and you didn't understand it, and you thought your parents were doing too much, or you thought your parents were being bougie, or whatever word you could think of, because you just wanted to go over that house or play with those kids. And then you grow up and you start seeing kids that you don't want to be around your kids, or kids that you don't want your kid to be around because you don't like what's going on over there or how they being raised. Well, Kanye West should understand why J and B didn't want Blue to have play dates with North. Because look at now. Look at what you're doing now, Kanye. Who would want their kid? I wouldn't want my kid around no damn Kanye right now. If I had a little kid, I just want he too crazy. It's too much going on. I remember Kanye was crying, saying, Jay-Z, didn't do this or didn't come to his wedding or something he was saying, and all of that. And then you prove people right when they don't fool with you when you do what he's been doing lately. You don't have to be a Jay-Z fan to understand. Would you want your child around Kanye right now, knowing everything he's saying and doing? Would you want your daughter on play dates with Kanye and his naked Bianca? She walk around like that in public. Imagine how she might walk around at the house. And you got your little one over there. And then Kanye wonder why the hell people don't want to have play dates with his daughter. It ain't got nothing to do with North. It never really the problem with the kid. The problem is with the adults. And people, we pour a lot into our children. We don't want to pour all that into our kid and then have them running around with your kids who don't have no rules or who could be around anybody at any given time and all of that. Nah. So definitely made me think about the fact that I remember coming up and I remember it was certain places and certain houses I wasn't allowed to go over, and I didn't know why till I got older. And like I said, doing the same thing with our sons and our daughters now. We looking at certain parents and certain kids and saying, shit, can I go over man house? Hell no. Man parents ain't never there. And man parents let them drink and smoke. Nah, you can't go over man house. But why? Everybody else going over there? Well, that's everybody else. Your ass ain't going. So shout out to all the parents that protect their children like that. Because when I was a kid, I hated that shit because I thought everybody should be treated equal. I thought I should be able to go over everybody's house. I should be able to go over man house. I should be able to go over everybody's house. My mom be like, his mama smoked crack. Anything can happen. This is real talk. My mom say the dope boys come shoot the house up, then you there. Then what happened? Then what I'm gonna do? I'll be like, all right, well, I guess I ain't going to man house then. Man house dangerous. So if you a Kanye West and you doing and going about the business and there's so many things that you doing that I feel like he's doing foul when it comes to his daughter and his kids and all that. When I can see why he don't understand why somebody wouldn't want his, them to play with his kids or this or that, because he ain't trying to take no accountability. He not trying to hold himself accountable at all. You ain't heard, he done dropped 1,000 tweets. He ain't held himself accountable and not one. And that's the problem. And that's why it's going to be hard for him to fix the problem. Because you can't fix a problem that you don't even address or even acknowledge that is there. Every tweet is about this person, about who this person betrayed. Kanye had a whole list of people he said betrayed him. It had Jay-Z and Cardi and all kind of people. It was a big list of people he say. Matter of fact, before we get out here, let me see if I can find that list. Because it just points to another sad situation. But Kanye West had a list of all the people who betrayed him. And I'm like, this is it in a nutshell. Here's the list right here. The Jews come in and punk these niggas into going against me, and they forget about everything that I did for them. Everything I just named, I bled for these niggas. I did something. I put them on and shit. I took them with me on tour. I had them open up this, that, and it's like niggas don't have to be making statements against me in public, and everybody know what I'm saying is right, and I'm the only one who will fucking say this shit. It's like I never like. I'm the type of like my mom was a teacher. I'm a nigga. I like Donda is at the school. I want niggas to be good. I want niggas to get put on all this type of shit. But then it'd be the betrayal, it'd be all the sneaky shit that niggas do. But that's what it is in this celebrity game. It's like it's really kill or be killed. Everyone wants to act like they're your friend, and they want to try to come and kill the king. And then like the king's supposed to give everybody a hug afterwards. Like, look at all this shit, nigga. I am in pain, bro. I'm hurt by all this betrayal, and that's what it is. It's like fuck all these niggas. None of these niggas help me out with the shit I'm dealing with my kids. They let the Kardashians walk around, just run over a black man's head. Like I'm gonna take these black kids. Don't listen to him. He got a red hat. The red hat. They put me in the hospital. All that shit. That niggas like Trump. All right, so there ain't no accountability, just whatever. But he said Virgil. Virgil dead. These are the people that betrayed him. Virgil, John Legend, Kim Kardashian, Trav, Cardi, Big Sean, Jay-Z, Ty Dolla $ign, Amber Rose, the Kardashians, Adidas, my own kids, my own family, the black community, and of course the Jews. I'm in pain. I bled for everyone here. See, that's the problem. He egocentric. He only see everything from his angle, and that's the biggest problem. Kanye West, how many people will write you on the list of people that betrayed them? How many of those same people on your list will feel like you betrayed them? But you don't see that. You think Ye is perfect, Ye doing and everybody doing Kanye wrong. And that's the mentality that will keep you fucked up in life. What they say, pointing the finger at people, and it's three fingers pointing right back at you. So when I see stuff like that, I see why Kanye is unhinged, and I see that it is not gonna be solved no time soon. Kanye West is the epitome of taking zero accountability. I remember they used to always say, you make a list like that with Kanye, my family would say, well, I would take a list like this and to my granny and say, hey, granny, all these people betrayed me. This person, this person, this person, this person, this person. And I think granny would look me dead square in my eyes and say, well, grandson, you the common denominator, right? And at that moment, I would look into myself and say, damn, that's a good point. Because guess what? When I was at when I had that time period when I told y'all I was after the Floyd situation, I was transitioning into a whole new life. And remember I told y'all I was like, fell out with every fucking body. I wasn't talking to my baby mama. My son was like a baby at this time. He was young. I wasn't talking to my baby mama. I wasn't talking to my mama. I wasn't talking to my daddy. I wasn't talking to my brother. I wasn't talking to my sister. I wasn't talking to nobody. And I sat in the room one day and I said, you know what? If I ain't talking to nobody, then I must be the problem right now. And I corrected it with everybody. Right after that thought came in my mind, because I thought about, things my granny would tell me, and just thinking about it, I'm always going to look inward. And when I looked around and everybody I fell out with everybody, I said, you know what? I'm the fucking problem. And that's where Kanye at, but he don't see it. See, as long as that list, he can make 100 lists of people he feel like betrayed him. But ain't nobody doing that much betraying, bro. You the common denominator. Until you realize that, it's gonna be a problem for you. But everybody, on that note, I want to make sure everybody have a great weekend. Keep your head on the swivel if you're walking your dog. If you're driving, Uber, DoorDash, or just riding around, keep your eyes on the road, keep your ears on me, and keep your belt on. We celebrate Monday hitting 100K. So be prepared. Get your cups. Be ready. And I love y'all. But I'm out. All right, you can hear me now. I had the mic was unplugged. What's going on? Y'all can hear me now though, right? Yeah, put a 357 in the chat if you can hear me. Put 357 in the chat. 357 if you can hear me. I just had to switch up the number a little bit, Jennifer. We had to get sneaky on them. We got to switch that number up on them. All right, as Apple and Spotify loads up, we back. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? What as we let this sink? So, do that date work for y'all? Do y'all need to find out is June 23rd good for everybody in the crew? Because if it is, I'm gonna lock that in as the date. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all know I love Fridays. Fridays my favorite day. Okay, June 23rd. All right, good. Everybody can agree on that. Okay, good. That's a good date then. That's the date I wanted. So we'll do June 23rd. We'll do June 23rd. Looking forward to it. Good, 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 good. So June 23rd. Now, this gonna be the first. Now, one thing I want about this gonna be the first one. This gonna be the special one. So I want anybody that can make it to the Detroit one that's in the original crew. I need anybody that can make it to 23rd to Detroit to come because it's gonna be the first one. So it's gonna be like the most. This is gonna be the special celebration. It's gonna be a special celebration. Oh, you gonna be what? Jennifer ain't gonna be. Where you at, Jennifer? You ain't gonna be around. Okay. If not, many me. If for some reason you're not able to make it, what's going on with Jennifer? Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. That's why I asked was 23rd. So maybe the 20. Y'all. If Jennifer gonna be gone, so maybe that day might not be good. Oh, Jen is Texas. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. I didn't want to leave none of our crew out. Okay, good, 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 good. What part of Texas, Jennifer? What part of Texas is Jennifer? Got you, got you, got you, got you. Oh, Houston is okay. So Jennifer, I didn't know you were in Houston. You know, Houston is one of my other major markets. Um, if you can find a spot, help me find a place in Houston that's similar to the place that Michelle sent me for Detroit. Because Houston, I definitely want to do Houston. I want to do Houston and Dallas. All right, where you at, Kingdom? Where you at, Kingdom? Where you at? Because if those that aren't gonna be able to make it, I will have it streaming. You will be able to buy a digital ticket and stream it. So if you too far, you ain't. I won't expect you to drive. Yeah, I'm doing Boston, mini me. Find a place. Uh, Michelle, I kind of like the size and the place that Michelle did. So something similar to Michelle. Just talk to Michelle about the place she sent. And mini me, if you can find a place in Boston, I'll start getting Boston together. I got a lot of Boston people too. Oh, I'm coming to Chicago, Kingdom. I'm coming to Chicago, Kingdom. So same thing, Kingdom. I'm asking all my real crew people to find a place. Michelle found a great place uh in Detroit, and I'm definitely doing Chicago. So Kingdom, can you find 100? Let me give you all the parameters. 100. I don't want no more than like 100 seating venue. So I want something intimate, and then I want something that normally maybe has live bands or music, so I can have so the music is good. So when I do the microphone, I do the podcast, so they gotta have a decent sound system. And but I want it like in a good area too. I want it in a nice area where people feel safe at. I don't want to be in no hood, no gutter. So Kingdom, if you can find me a spot in Chicago with those parameters, and mini me, if you can find me one in Boston, I will definitely put those two places on the list. Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I saw the yellow beezy, and I've been keeping up with that. Yellow beezy, everybody been saying that he had something to do with mon-fri all the way back then, and I believed it. So I wasn't surprised at all. I was actually surprised that it took this long. All right, cool. So Kingdom got me, Mini Me got me, and I don't know, did Jennifer hear me? I don't see if Jennifer said something about Houston. Yeah, so Jennifer, if you can find me a place similar to like 100, something no more than about 100 people venue. Yeah, he cooked Kingdom. And somewhere I could do live, got good music or good acoustics. And we'll be in Houston. Houston, Dallas, Boston, Detroit, and Cleveland for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. Just do some research, Jennifer. It don't matter about his social life. Just because you are actually out there, I just like to ask people who are actually in the city to get some suggestions. Because it's the people of the land, people that live in the land, they know the lay of the land better than I know. So, yeah, they ain't playing around no more, Mini Me. There, that Yellow Beezy is cooked. Yellow Beezy is cooked. Yellow Beezy is cooked. Oh, you got a feel? What I'm gonna do with the field? That's good. You got a field. What we gonna do with the field? What if it rains? But Yellow Beezy is matter of fact. While we waiting on this to love, let's get into this Yellow Beezy. Let's get into this Yellow Beezy. Oh, a bonfire. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, but I just have to make sure the weather permitted or make sure I got some type of cover. I remember ever since that one time I had an event and it got rained out. Ever since then, I'm always thinking about the rain because I always had good events. The only thing stopped my event or made my event not go well was I had an outside event and it was raining. So every time I think about outside stuff, I always think about the rain. But let's get a little bit into this Yellow Beezy situation. Yellow Beezy. This is crazy, man. Like Mini Me said, they not playing with these rappers no more. And it's like they done figured out where to get the information on them. So check this out. Oh, good. All right, Amy, that's what's up. That's good. That's what I say. People in the city know the city better than me. I don't know what the weather is like out there, so thanks. Appreciate that, Amy. So look, check this out. Yeah, field party. Okay, yeah, that'd be good. Since you said it don't rain, it's a drought. See, that's different. That's cool. So Yellow Beezy arrested, charged with capital murder in the death of rapper Mo3. I mean Trapper Mo3. Yellow Beezy, best known for his breakout trap hit "That's on Me," has been arrested. The 33-year-old MC born Marquise Conway was apprehended by authorities and booked into Dallas County Jail Thursday afternoon after a warrant was issued for his arrest. The arrest came 2 days after Beezy was charged with felony murder by a grand jury in the death of Mo3, who was shot and killed during a midday shooting on the Dallas highway. The jury indicted Beezy on Tuesday on a charge of capital murder while remuneration, whatever that means, remuneration, alleging the Texas-born rapper intentionally and knowingly took part in the death of Mo3, real name Melvin Noble, by hiring Keywan White to kill him for payment and the promise of money, according to the copy of the indictment. Pursuant to said agreement, Keywan White did then and there intentionally and knowing caused the death of Mo3. White was reportedly arrested a month after Mo3's death and is currently serving a 9-year prison sentence for firearm charges related to the shooting. Wow. So if you don't know what happened, mon-fri was a rapper. Police say that he was on the freeway. Check this out, man. And this was a beef that started. These were rappers who were all doing their thing in Dallas. And then as all of them got bigger, they all start going against each other and ended up killing each other and all type of stuff. But this is what happened. Police told USA Today that the shooting suspect, described as a black male, exit his stopped dark sedan armed vehicle with a firearm and approached mon-fri, who exited his stationary car and began running southbound on the highway. The suspect, now identified as white, chased Mo, firing multiple shots and striking him. The rapper was transported to an area hospital where he died from his injuries, according to a police report obtained by USA Today at the time. mon-fri was 28 years old. White also struck an innocent bystander, an adult male who was sitting in a separate car. The second victim was also transported to an area hospital with injuries described as non-life threatening. Wow. This is crazy, y'all. Another live loss. We lost mon-fri. We about to lose Yellow Beezy. And they saying another rapper, okay, so here he is. Thanks, shout out to Kingdom, said remuneration. I never heard of that. It means a payment for services like the motor for hire with dirt. Got you. So, and they also saying that, what's the other guy? Trap Boy Freddy. They say Trap Boy Freddy on the run. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear Trap Boy Freddy on the run? Yeah, you already know. That is crazy, man. Crazy. These feds ain't playing. Let's see if episode still loading. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. I heard he on the run. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear he was on the run? Trap Boy Freddy. Hey, y'all gotta. Hey, look. See, Tuck, y'all gotta let Jennifer and them know about who Trap Boy Freddy and them is. Trap Boy Freddy on the run, Jennifer, and you in Houston, you better be careful. He in Texas running, Jennifer. I don't want you to run into Trap Boy Freddy. No, I never heard of him. Like nobody ever heard of them. Well, keep your eyes peeled because they out here running around. What else we got going on, y'all? What else we got in the news, y'all, that y'all want to talk about before we while we on here getting Apple and Spotify together? Jennifer ready. She rather have it on her than in her. What else we got going on? According to Mini-Me, Musk Doge terminates lease at Obama's presidential library site. Wow. Shauna's driving but listening, y'all. Breaking news. They saying Kendrick Lamar is going to be playing some sort of role in the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Boy, that boy Kendrick Lamar is not playing with Drake. So according to the Shade Room, from Super Bowl halftime to the Olympics, Kendrick Lamar is likely to be involved in the 2028 Summer Olympics that are set to take place in the hometown of Los Angeles, California. Chairman of Los Angeles Olympic Organization hinted at Lamar's involvement while speaking with AP News. He said, "Fortunately, in my job, I represent Kendrick Lamar. He is truly an LA icon, so I think it would be pretty fair bet that Kendrick Lamar will be involved in the Olympics in Los Angeles in some way." The opening ceremony is scheduled for July 14, 2028. Is he gonna perform Not Like Us? No, I'm just playing. That'll be oh. What else we got? Let me go up. I got behind. Yeah, we mentioned that. The Boston Celtics sold for record-breaking $6 billion yesterday. We talked about that. The Menendez brothers family have taken street protesting to set them free. Wow, so they're in the streets now. Mariah Carey wins lawsuit against songwriter who alleged copyright infringement on Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. All I want for Christmas is you. All right. Jennifer got something. She said, according to Jennifer, I heard Musk's trans daughter say Musk pays for male embryos, so he has a problem with the fact that he didn't get what he paid for. Wow. That is crazy. Tesla, more problems for Tesla. Just over 46,000 Tesla Cybertruck vehicles are being recalled. This amounts to nearly all Cybertrucks on the road. Crazy. Oh, yeah. Nice one, Kingdom. Big ups. Big ups to Jonathan Majors and Megan Good for marriage. A lot of people said it wasn't going to work. I ain't going to lie. I didn't have a lot of faith in that one, but they proved me wrong so far. Shout out to them. I didn't think it was going to last. Oh, I think we got I didn't think it was going to last, y'all. But they doing their thing. I can't hate. You know, we ain't no haters at the Flow Show No Filter. We give credit where credit is due. They making it. They making it work. So go ahead, Jonathan Majors. He done found him some love. What y'all think? What y'all think? I'm getting them ready right now. Keep it going. What else we got in the news, y'all, to talk about? That we got to let everybody know what the hell going on. We all good now, y'all. They all loaded up. Yeah, I might get into that, Amy. I might go into that list. Hold on. Let's see where we at. Musk only wants male offspring. 46,000 Teslas. Wow. GOP state Senate Justin Elkhorn resigns after federal charge accusing him of soliciting a minor for sex. Wow. Two-time swimming gold medalist and current Zimbabwe Minister of Sport, elected as the first woman and first African president of the International Olympic Committee. Way to go. Yes. So we got Apple and Spotify all loaded up and ready to go. This episode today will be the episode that puts us at 100,000 downloads. This is a very special episode. I don't know what to say, but thank you. We will officially hit it sometime today, which means we will be partying Monday. We will be partying Monday. I'll probably announce it on my social media today when we do hit 100,000, though. Yeah, we celebrate Monday. Oh, yeah, look at Jennifer researching venues for Houston. Yeah, Monday, celebration Monday, 100K. We doing our thing. I'm so proud of y'all, proud of what we've done, proud of what I've done. We're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to work. All you got to do is work. All you got to do is work. It's real simple in this life. What else we got going on in the news? Let's see what else we got going on, y'all. Kanye, he all over the place. Southwest just made we got more plane stuff going on. Southwest Airlines plane leaving Orlando nearly took off from the taxiway instead of the runway. Fortunately, air traffic control got the pilot's attention and he was able to stop the flight. No one was injured and passengers were moved to a different angle. Yeah, I just got another message talking about it's today headband day. Everybody wants this headband bandana. It's gonna be a good sell. I see everybody want it. Yep. So it will be. I will let everybody know though when it's time. What you say now? Dreamer said, did we hear about the paying of police, prosecutors, and lawyers in the Derek Smith case out of Detroit? I ain't hear about that one. I got to check that one out. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got going on, y'all? Fergie don't want to smoke. Diddy is being sued in regards to that. These people have committed. Oh yeah, I covered that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I covered that. I was probably the first person to cover that. Yeah, it's crazy. That $100 million lawsuit. $100 million. People are upset. They say President Trump trends after signing order to begin dismantling the Department of Education. How y'all feel about that? This one person says Donald Trump's attempt to shut down the U.S. Department of Education will harm tens of millions of students, including disabled and low-income students who rely on this agency to access a quality education. And it's illegal. We will see this administration in court. That was from New York Attorney General Letitia James. This is from Rep. Chantel Brown. Dismantling the Department of Education means cutting funding for every student in America. Speaker Mike Johnson from the great state of Louisiana wants to get rid of the Department of Education. Terry Schilling says in 2021, I pulled my kids out of public schools because of the woke garbage being taught in their classrooms. Today, my whole family is going to see President Trump put an end to the Department of Education. What a time to be alive. Rep. Sylvia Garcia says, let's be clear, the Department of Education exists because states wouldn't fund poor schools. wouldn't protect kids with disabilities, wouldn't follow civil rights laws, especially in the South. Anyone calling to abolish it is calling to turn back the clock, and we can't let that happen. If the kids can't read while having a Department of Education, then maybe the problem is the Department of Education. These are all different comments. People are pissed, but there are people on both sides of this that are speaking. People saying, I love this. And then somebody say, if you're going to take the Department of Education, take the student loans right along with it. So I don't know. That Department of Education is really got people pissed, and it got other people, some people supporting it. So I don't know. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. What else we got in the news? The news has been crazy. We doing, this is the 2-minute huddle. We just going rapid fire. What we got going on in the news? They saying what else we got going on, y'all? Kanye West back tweeting again. He says this was just from 6 minutes ago. This is breaking news. Kanye West is back at it again. He says, man, I know, this was 6 minutes ago. He just tweeted this. Man, I know I'm radioactive, whatever that means. I feel so humbled by 50 showing support even after I doubled down on the J tweet and supported Puff. Then he says, there will be a day where a few powerful niggas will make it where we don't need the Jewish people no more. So Kanye West is back at it. Oh, y'all, hey, look, y'all cleared. Y'all getting so good. Y'all clearing trolls. Well, I ain't even seen before I even see them. T-Mobile offers mobile plans users a free year of Starlink satellite coverage. Check it out, Mini-Me. Y'all cleared Ferg before I could even know Ferg existed. What you say, Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore do not get overtime for their unexpectedly long stay on the internet. What? So, Son Williams, Butch Wilmore do not get overtime for their unexpectedly long stay on the International Space Station, according to NASA rules, but they do get $5 a day. I was wondering about that. How you gonna not get overtime? Man, this world crazy. I was wondering what type of financial support were they gonna get for being in space? If they was even, man, I don't know what to believe. Was they really in space? Is that why they ain't getting overtime? And I don't want to say that, that's some conspiracy talk. But what I'm saying is, why they don't want to pay them people? They've been stuck in space for all that time, and they was only supposed to be gone like a couple weeks. That's foul. Y'all know Michelle got to get her hair done. Man, I would be livid. How the hell? Man, and see, then when people go crazy, and blow people up and do weird and do crazy stuff. People be all sad, but man, y'all drive people. It ain't even enough money. I don't even know how much money you could even give me to have me stuck up in Mars. I'm stuck on Mars, fooling with y'all. I've been stuck on Mars for months and months and months and months, and you gonna tell me I can't get no overtime? My bones brittle. I done aged like 20 years. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. Y'all gotta tell me, make it make sense. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. I'm gonna go get back in my thing, see if what Kanye way. All right, y'all. Look like Kanye West woke up on some trash. He says, "Get free or die trying." Jay a God too. This is just tweeted from Kanye. It's gonna be. I don't know what he on, y'all. Kanye West just literally said 2 minutes ago, "Get free or die trying." Jay a God too, but Dame was on that Black Wall Street Tulsa time. Jay and his wife are slaves to the Jewish system. And the weird thing about my tweet is Jay, by the hands of God, can't touch me. He actually been placed here to protect me at all costs. The black sheep of the rock. I call celebrities fag, but I know they got no other choice than to suck Jew Peters to keep their status, money, and even to literally stay out of jail. This is all real time, y'all. This is like 1 minute ago. There will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children. Niggas be getting one nigga out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are sex trafficking. I told y'all, Kanye ready to roll. Kanye he ready for something to happen to him. Like he's doing whatever he can. This is right now. Like these tweets are happening right now. This is like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. And Jay-Z and them already said they about to take action. This about to get ugly. Right. Man, hey, look. Fergie need a life. Fergie Ferg. You know what? You know why I don't have a shirt on, Fergie Ferg? Hey, let me tell Fergie Ferg. Fergie Ferg, I don't have a shirt on because it gives people like you who have nothing to say something to say. See, this is why all my posts go viral, because the people who love my content comment and share. The people who hate my content tune in to be mad at whatever I say. But the third secret sauce is I outperform the competition because I came up with this genius idea that people that have mush for brains and don't have anything to bring to the conversation. If I don't wear a shirt, it gives those idiots something to say when they have nothing to say. So it just makes all my stuff go viral. So that's why I don't have a shirt on. For people like you, Fergie Ferg, who don't have anything of value to bring to the conversation, because we talking about complex issues. All you have to bring to the conversation is, where's his shirt? And so that is why. That is the reason. Me not having a shirt on gives people who don't have shit to say something to say. And all I need is everybody talking. I don't need everybody liking me. I just need everybody coming right the fuck here to see what I got going on. That's why. That's why. So, Fergie, you see that why you're here? That's why I don't have one on. Because it brings people like Fergie here. And it gives Fergie something easy to say since Fergie don't have anything of value to say. She don't have nothing to say. She don't have nothing to bring. So Fergie, that's why. Because I realize it's a lot of people in this world that really don't have shit to say. They don't really have a brain to think. So you got to give them something. So what's the easy thing to say? Hey, I don't have a shirt on. These the first shoulders you ever seen in your life. So it's actually genius. It's a genius. It's part of the reason why I outperform everybody in the algorithm. Because I figured out a way to make everybody talk. I got my haters talking, my lovers talking, and then if you don't fit in either one of those categories, hey, you can always ask, where's my shirt? So that's why. So I'm going to continue to win because I'm very smart at marketing. I'm very intelligent. Branding and marketing was my major. And when I realized I knew more than a professor, I knew I needed to go do my own thing. So thanks, Fergie, for being in that category of people that have nothing to say. So what you ask about is my shirt. I need y'all too. Y'all help me be number one. Y'all help me get 100,000 downloads. Y'all help me get almost 500,000 followers. Almost 200 million views in a year. I did 200 million views in just over a year, all with no shirt on. Exactly. People don't. Look. I love it. It's genius. People don't understand the genius of it. Everything I do is on purpose. I'm not doing that. Nothing is accidental. The shirt thing is genius because that's what it also does. See, I got so many different followers and so many different people. So I try to keep track of who the home team is and who the people who really about it and who really down. So when somebody asks about my shirt, I know that's somebody that ain't been around and don't know shit. So I know it's easy for me to not give a fuck what they say. So it's really a way to separate your real fans to your people who just want some attention. So when I see all these comments and I sift through them, the minute I see where's your shirt, I'm like, oh, okay, that's somebody who don't know shit. I don't really got to pay them no attention. Fergie Ferg, the one who has nothing of value to say. Exactly. One of the only people talking about real issues, but you got people like Fergie Ferg, but that's the problem. That's why my shirtless journalism exposes people like Fergie Ferg. They don't really give a fuck about what's going on in the world. All they doing is running around and seeing who they could judge. All they want to do is see if they can judge me, judge the next person, judge that person. They don't really give a fuck about what's going on in the world. We on here talking about kids being trafficked, kids being called retarded, kids missing, healthcare tearing people up. And you got people like Fergie Ferg who worried about a shirt, which is why I do what I do, because we have people like Fergie Ferg in the world that are so lost, they don't even know they lost. They lost, and it's sad. When you talk about kids being called slow, you talking about people being trafficked, people being kidnapped, all of this, and you got somebody worried about a shirt, then that tell you all you need to know. You don't even have to ask no more questions. You're like, oh, you one of them people that judge and don't give a fuck about nobody for real. So fuck you. And you would never ask me that in person. So, I'm good with it. So To summarize for Miss Fergie Ferg, that's why. Yeah, Fergie Ferg. Hey, look, while Fergie Ferg trying to figure out where my shirt is, maybe she'll get a clue one day. She's the shirt police. See, I'm sure her parents are proud. Hey, look, she got a shirt. Fergie Ferg grew up to be a shirt police. What would the world be without? What would the world be without the Fergie Fergs of the world who running around wondering who got a shirt on and coming and stalking somebody for that? You gotta have a born ass life. I wish I would be running around social media asking people why they doing what they doing on their page. In other words, you don't have a life. Exactly. We standing up for the voices, and we cook motherfuckers like Fergie. We cook people like Fergie. Weirdos. Going to different pages trying to figure out who got a shirt on and who don't got a shirt on. The world would be much better without people like Fergie. They ain't bringing nothing to the table. They just running around trying to judge, but they not making no impact. They not making no real impact. They don't really want to address the real problems. These people out here trafficking and doing all type of crazy shit, but you don't want to attack them. You scared. You scared, Fergie. You rather attack the person who ain't doing nothing to you and ask them some stupid shit about a shirt. Why don't you attack the real people out here trafficking and killing motherfuckers like I do? Attack the real people. What you on here talking about a shirt? That ain't doing shit. What's that gonna do? I put a shirt on them. What is the kids gonna still be getting trapped? It's gonna stop trafficking? Is it gonna stop murders? Is it gonna get the healthcare situation together? Is it gonna give Luigi a fair trial? Exactly. That's why I always know how silly people sound, and I love the no shirt aspect of it because it makes people come in and sound stupid. We go to pools. You go to pools with your kids, and everybody half naked at pools, but you try to act like you got a problem because you see some shoulders. But we go to the pool and everybody half naked. We got kids there. We got men, women. Ain't nobody got shit on. But don't nobody say nothing. Don't nobody think it's weird. Don't nobody say nothing. You got people with Speedos on, women with bikini thongs up their ass while we got little kids out there. I've seen it in Miami every day. Or like you said, at the beach. Don't nobody say nothing, but you see some shoulders on the internet and you try to act like that's something to talk about. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nothing. I love it. Fergie Ferg. That jealousy will get you nowhere, Fergie Ferg. Jealousy will get you nowhere, man. I would never pop up on your page for any reason. I don't even know how to find your page. I don't give a damn what you do. That's the difference. I'm here because people care, like you, Fergie. You care what I do, and that's why I'm glad you're here to get this message. Fry him up, cook him up, put his ass in the crock pot. Cause Fergie a coward. Fergie don't want this smoke. You know a nigga that don't wear, the nigga that won't even put a shirt on, you know I don't give a fuck. I don't know why y'all ain't learned about us Kendrick Lamar's. Just let us stay to ourselves and fight our little freedom fight, man. Leave me alone. I'm gonna cook your ass. Flame broil. Waffle maker. Panini grill. George Foreman his ass. I like when people like Ferg let me come out and get into my little disrespectful bag. Cause I will get in, so I will disrespect. If I feel disrespected, I will disrespect. But y'all know I try to keep it cool and keep it classy. I like to keep it classy, but y'all know I will cook and fry, motherfucker. You know, you gotta have something. You gotta have something for the dum-dums that don't have nothing to say. That's the whole point. That's why the shirt thing, that's why the no shirt works. Because when you watch my content, I give everybody something to say. Even the dumb motherfuckers who don't have nothing to bring to the conversation. They can say, duh, where's this shirt at? Where's this shirt? All I needed for you to do is comment. Just comment. It's all done on purpose. I know y'all the people worried about the shirt. I know y'all not the sharpest knives in the drawer. Y'all not the brightest light bulbs in the pack. But don't worry, Flo got you. I got something for you to say when you don't have nothing to say. Ask me. I know we in here talking about healthcare and kids and getting kids back and trafficking and this and that. But you don't have nothing to add to none of that. All you got is, where's your shirt at? Oh, you don't have a shirt on. Where's this shirt? Y'all artists, the where's your shirt people are the silliest, simplest people online. They is simple. If you wanted to know the simplest person, that's them people. We on this bitch trying to get justice for motherfuckers, and this motherfucker, only thing they can think of is, where's this shirt? Why do you don't have a shirt on? Where's this shirt? When they in the locker room and they interviewing LeBron James and they asking him about the game or asking him about what he doing, do you ask him to put a shirt on? Do you ask all the NBA players to put a shirt on when they getting interviewed in the locker room? Well, don't fucking ask me, because like my uncle used to tell me, I'm putting on a show. Just because I don't need no ball, no basketball, no football, I don't need no baseball. All I need is a microphone, and I'm putting on a show. I get sweaty. Nigga, it's hard work being this good. If you ain't never been that good at something, you wouldn't understand. It get hot. When you good at what you do, it get hot. And if you ain't never been good at what you do, you won't understand. So come on in, welcome, enjoy the show, or get your ass cooked. ASAP. I'm prepared for it all. It's a Friday. Funky Ferg. It's Funky Ferg Friday. So every time Ferg come into the chat, we gonna make sure we announce, y'all, Funky Ferg is in the building with his funky ass. Funky Ferg Fridays. I love it. Ain't nothing like clearing somebody out before Friday so we can enjoy our weekend. Move with the movement or get moved. But yeah, y'all, we had a good week. We made it to another Friday. We cooked another troll. Damn, it feel good. I appreciate all y'all. Much love. Detroit, we be there June 23rd. I'm working out the details. Hopefully I had every detail. I want to have the details on the Detroit date on Monday. We want to be celebrating 100K on Monday. And seeing whatever else happened in this crazy ass news. It feels good. Everybody, hey, look, I'll make a motherfucker jealous. A nigga, somebody like Ferg look at me and say, why this dude with a bandana, with no shirt, reading news, why he so popular? Ferg just jealous, y'all. Ferg, he can't help it. It been like that. Y'all know how it is when people be just jealous of you. Don't blame them. Show compassion for people like Ferg who are jealous of those who get the attention without asking for it. See, Ferg got he thirsty for attention. And no type of people be jealous of people who get attention without even trying. I ain't trying. I got my little regular headbands I put on, no shirt. And I just wake up in the morning and keep it real. And I got a top 5% podcast by doing that. And it make a lot of people uncomfortable and jealous. I understand it. But do I give a fuck? Hell no. Hell no. If I wasn't doing my thing, you wouldn't be here, Ferg. You'd be on somebody else's page, but you here for a reason. I love it. Yeah, we good. Yep, I sure did, Tiffany. I heard back from the griot, and I'm glad I should have told Michelle that too. Yep, so it's griot. Yep, it's griot, however you pronounce it. I talked to them. Only thing they want to know now is what date I want to lock in. I told them I'd get back to them, which is why I just wanted to make sure June 23rd was good for everybody. So now that everybody say June 23rd is good, we are going to lock it in. So yeah, it's gonna be the griot or the griot or whatever. Y'all let Michelle know too that they heard from her. If y'all talk to Michelle, let her know that I talked to them. I forgot to mention that I did talk to them because she had asked and she gave me like another number for them. So please let Michelle know that I did talk to the people at the griot. Yep, thank you. Yep, let Michelle know that I did talk to the people in the griot or whatever the griot, and we're gonna lock in the date. So now that I've talked to y'all and we think June 23rd is gonna be a good date for everybody, then I'm gonna get locked it in over the weekend and talk back to the people from griot, and then we'll be ready to go. But like I said, Monday, hopefully, if everything goes as expected, I will have all the announcements about the new headband, the new and the date for Detroit. I'll have all that information coming to y'all on Monday, hopefully. Let's pray. All right, thanks, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Letting Michelle know because she been good at helping me get this lined up. I'm so excited. I look forward to it. The guy, they told me that griot is in Midtown, a real nice area in Detroit. I don't know about Midtown, but I'm going off their words. So I'm excited. Like I told you, I wanted to make sure it was in a nice neighborhood. I don't want to have none of my fans in no dangerous situations. It's all about safety and having a good time and good vibes. And on this tour, I want to bring back that 90s vibe, minus all the freak offs. But I want to bring back that 90s family vibe, like when you just around good family and we listen to good music. We're going to do an episode, just like how I do. I'm going to do an episode, but we're going to do Q&A, questions and answers, meet and greet, all of that. And we're going to party. We're going to do a little karaoke and listen to some good music. Listen to all the music that raised us. That's the vibe that I'm going for this tour. And to be able to do it in Detroit, one of the cities that got my back the most, for Detroit to have the first live perform a live show. It's gonna be exciting and amazing. I can't wait. Said Tiffany said she loved Midtown, so that's a good place then too. Okay. Thanks. Well, y'all, let's get to I'm outs. Jennifer, if you come up with some Houston places, ain't no rush, but just let me know. Also, we got Kingdom looking up Chicago places. And any of y'all, if y'all know any places in Chicago, Houston, Detroit, or Charlotte, let me know. Detroit. Well, we already got Detroit. So Houston, Chicago, and Charlotte. If you know about any good intimate around 100 people venues, let me know so we can get cracking. Other than that, much love. I love y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend. Stay blessed. Stay away from the funky Fergs of the world, and you will be okay. Much love, and I'm out.